Pastors in America. It's time for pastors in our state. It's time for pastors right here in our area. It is time for all of us as pastors and as leaders to regain our voices and to speak God's voice and to speak from their pulpits and speak to the politicians, speak to the civic leaders, speak to them, not about them, speak to them and hold them accountable. Like I told several at the state house last week, I said, look, the message we're trying to get across is that our politicians, our representatives, our leaders, yes, they should be held accountable by us, by those who are the voters and who are the citizens of this country. They should be held accountable, but more important than that, they're going to be held accountable to God. God is holding you accountable, regardless of what you may think of me as a voter, or whether you think of me at all. Like Bonnie said, they work for us, but some of them don't have that idea. So God is going to hold you. That's the message we're trying to get across to them now. God is going to hold you accountable. I got a message for Hugh Leatherman. Now, he probably won't ever see this video, probably won't ever hear it. But if he does, I got a word for him. God's going to hold him accountable. God is going to hold Mr. Leatherman. I don't care how much power he thinks he wields. He wields pretty much power in Columbia. He wields he's got a lot of influence in Columbia. But listen, that don't spell anything to God. That don't mean his power, he can be the president. That don't spell anything to God. You can be a king or queen of any other country you want to be, a dictator of some other country. That don't spell anything to God. God is going to hold them accountable. They're all going to stand before God just like you and I are one day. They're going to stand before God, and God's going to bring everything into account. And God have mercy on the ones who passed bills and passed laws or had a part in passing bills and laws that ended up murdering babies. God have mercy on them. God have mercy on Hugh Leatherman and all that ilk that do such things. And supposed to be pro-life. Claim to be pro-life. And yet they pass bills that murder babies. So it's time that pastors speak up. It's time that leaders speak up. It's time that God's people speak up. That Christians speak up. It's time to speak biblically to the issues that we face and be the voice of the Lord to our culture today. We've got to be God's voice to the people in this country, in this nation, where we've been assigned.